So, Ashraf, what is your feeling towards students right now? Do you think they are ready for this kind of teaching at this time? And what is your feeling about how this teaching is going to be received?
So I'm doing this for me primarily. I'm doing this because this is a great joy for me to undertake this project and to produce this material in a condensed, succinct way. It's a great joy for me to undertake, and I'm not doing it because I need to do it. It's not done for the money. I do receive the money. It's not done to change the world. This is not about controlling experiences in the world. It's about me enjoying offering what I have over 20 years or so come to discover in a very brief, packaged manner. And it's not workshops which are like over a whole weekend we work through. So there's a lot of initiative that the student needs to take, or the student can take in this teaching. I present the insight, the practices, the techniques, the technologies, the methodologies. I present that, but it's up to the student to receive it and to use it. So the student benefiting is not really as much as me being a good teacher, but as much as them being a good student. The more teachable, the more open, the more receptive, the more applying the student is of the teaching, the more they will get out of it. I will present and give them what they can use, technologies, spiritual technologies, but they will have to see the value of it and decide to use it and benefit from it. And there is no obligation. So if a person starts the program, at any point, if they find that it's not what they would like to continue, if they don't want to continue for any reason or another, it's not what they want, there's no obligation. They can leave, and there's no need to make any payments at all. And it's fine, because as I said, this is not for everybody. And a large part of this work is about challenging ourselves beyond our self-limitation. So there are a lot of people, the masses of people perpetuate who they've been. I said to you, this is for those who want to go beyond who they've been, to go beyond how they've lived, to go beyond what they've experienced. But the masses really are interested in perpetuating who they've been, maintaining how they live, and keeping the same experiences day to day going. You understand? So the masses are into trances, not truth. This teaching is about truth, which actually annihilates trances. The truth annihilates trances. The truth sets us free, we are told. The truth challenges superstition and ignorance and lies. And the truth sets us free beyond limitation. So when we hear the truth and we accept the truth, we are challenging the lies, the limitations, the fears, the untruths, the superstition, the ignorance. And a lot of people might not want to challenge ignorance and superstition and lies and limitations. And a lot of people don't want to challenge it, they want to champion it. So we are here in support of championing truth and challenging untruth, championing truth and challenging trances. But the way it is, sadly, on the planet, that a lot of human beings are actually controlled by their trances and champion their trances. They maintain who they've been, and they maintain how they've lived and what they've experienced. Although a lot of people might think that they really want to grow and develop, they don't really want to expand in their level of awareness, and so they keep chasing but never receiving anything. I give an example that sometimes it's more important for people to be like so desperate to get what they want than to have what they want. People will be more passionate about trying to get what they want rather than being passionate about having what they want. A lot of times we feel like the trying to get is so important, and it becomes so important more than the having of what we want. So that's quite a common thing. So it's expected that a lot of people will be, into it, But I think the majority of people, it's an advanced teaching. It's beyond where people are currently. And the masses, I don't expect the masses to be drawn to this kind of teaching, because the masses are sadly into trances of limitation and maintaining the way they've been, how they've interacted and how they've lived. But there are sincere people. There are people who are genuinely prepared to support becoming beyond who they've been and living beyond what they've lived and experiencing beyond what they've experienced. So I have a feeling that at this time it won't be widely accepted, but perhaps in the future it would, because in the future everybody lives like this. In the future everybody is secure and everybody is powerful and everybody is creative. Human beings are just in a low level of consciousness at this particular time, and we don't know much about human excellence at this particular time. But in the future, and my work serves to support that future, human beings are living, demonstrating human excellence, fifth dimensional living. So yes, this is not an excitement-based teaching. It's not something to tell you, oh, you're going to get this and you're going to get that, materialistic benefits. Of course you'll benefit materialistically and otherwise, but this is not for those that are into goal setting and ego empowerment, ego motivation methods. This is really spiritual empowerment, inspiration. This is really about you at your beingness level, beyond your ego. It's about who you are, your being, and expressing your being powerfully and experiencing that change in your life as you express your multidimensional, powerful being. So it's not for everybody, but those who are drawn to it and who apply it, it would definitely support them in a greater movement to moving beyond their powerlessness into their power, beyond disempowerment into empowerment. So yeah, that was good. Thank you so much for that question.